Hi guys, I just came up here. I just wanted to let you know how my week has been going. First and foremost, I learned how to do these little things that's on YouTube called shorts. So I've been having fun with that and practicing. I really enjoy them. They're just 1 second videos. 1 second videos. But anyway, last Friday, up until now anyway, I've been praying about my job situation because I feel inside of me the desire of God is telling me to leave. And that is no secret. I probably stayed longer than I should have, which I'm still there, because the way it made my spirit feel, it's just not a desire there. It's just, I know he's telling me something, but I've been praying on it. And last Friday, I said, okay, God, you know what? You got to tell me something because I got to work Saturday, which we had a snowstorm. So I ended up calling out anyway because I wasn't going to drive in that. So I got up and I went to the bathroom. And I think I told the story in one of my other videos. I got up, went to the bathroom. I looked at the clock. The clock was 2:14. And immediately he said, James, 2:14. And I read it and I was in shock. But whenever he gave me that, I was like, God, I was looking for a yes or no. And I'm still looking for a yes or no. Sometimes God is not going to give us a yes or no. I'm sorry, guys. Even with me, I have to make the decision. Sometimes you have to make the decision and have faith. Because what is it to have faith and no deeds? And that's basically what James is talking about. So I'm like, okay, at some point, I got to make a decision. He's not going to answer that question for me at all. And I'm like, what am I going to do if I quit now? Like my bills. And he's been taking care of me, period. Because I've been out of work for almost 4 weeks or 3 weeks when my foot got sprung. So I've been out of work and he's taking care of us. I'm free. I have no worries. I have no care. But actually putting in a notice, or I don't even know if it's a notice, but actually just getting up and quitting, it's a big deal, a big thing for me because I am my kid's sole provider. And not even that, you think about bills, but at the same time, that's where the faith come in at. And I'm not telling anyone to quit their job. That is not. You have to know what God is saying to you in your relationship now. This is me, my walk, and my journey. And I'm just sharing it with you guys of the feeling that I know is about to happen. So I have to make that decision. So don't think that you're going to always get a yes or no from God. He's not going to always give you that. And I'm like, God, you confuse me even more with that, James 2:14. So it's just like taking a leap of faith and having trust in him. I've learned over this journey of me walking with him, it's not safe. It's not safe. If you're going to live your whole God potential, it's going to require rest and sacrifice, and it's going to cost you something. I personally feel like for the last 7 years, I have been fighting for my life, okay? And I mean, with my journey with God. So it's just like, when am I going to get a break? I always, keep going through. And of course, some of the tests I'm not passing and I pass. And, it's a everyday, you're learning from the whole experience and the whole journey. No, it's not going to be always joyful because walking and living for God is not always joyful. That is not the case. In order for you to be a true Christian and a true believer and really, really walk for God, it is not a happy-go-lucky situation. So if anybody feel that it's a happy-go situation and they telling you, maybe they just surface. Maybe they're just churchgoers. For me, I want to see exactly why I was created. So whatever it is that God placed inside of you, that dream, that vision, that nagging, you have to pursue it at some point because it's not going to go away. And it's not you wanting it. This is what God placed in you. So I tell God now, like, God, you gave me this desire. You placed this inside of me. So it's his responsibility to help me and give me wisdom to walk it out. Now, you got to know your relationship, meaning I meditate, I pray, I worship. I can't live without God. I can't live without the Bible. I can't, act like one way and be another. I'm solely straight. What you see right here is what you get. At work, I'm solely straight. Now, at work, sometimes it can almost bring the worst out of me, but as far as people, I'm compassionate. I'm giver. I'm pretty much a straight person. No, I'm not perfect, but because I'm struggle with my own issues, my own demons. But for the most part, I'm trying to live the correct way. Not perfect, but trying to live the correct way. There's no perfect people. Okay, so with that being said, if you have that vision and you know you have that vision inside of you, it is time to get to a point where you're just like, okay, you know what? I had enough. I had enough. The way my job treated me, or I felt like they treated me when I sprung my feet, that just opened up another chapter of, you know what? I don't treat people that way. I'm an employee here. So I felt some type of way about that on top of the feelings that I'm feeling. And that's why I go to God and I have to make sure that this is what you're saying, because God, I don't know. This is me. I probably have to ask God 4 and 5 times for clarity. And he's not giving me any more clarity on this situation, because you need to make a choice, Sheikah. You need to make a choice. And I'm going to make that choice. If not, we're going to always be living to please people. Always living paycheck to paycheck. God didn't put us on this earth to just be so miserable. And not even just that, with the pandemic and everything going on, people losing their mind. But the thing is, you have to stay in your word. And I always tell you guys, 15 minutes a day. Because I know once you start giving him 15 minutes a day, say for 2 months, you're going to want more. He's going to do something to your internal self, and you're going to want more. That desire is going to come in. So I just say 15 minutes a day. I personally try to get up at 4 a.m., meditate, and then if I'm off, I try to spend an hour either doing these videos and reading, or it take me forever to do a video, or just a video. So I try to at least spend an hour in the mornings and an hour before I go to bed, and get up at 4 a.m. to meditate. Now, sometimes I can meditate throughout the day, just close my closet, turn everything off, and just get quiet. And it be dark, of course. So I want you guys to really search who you are. Because if you don't even know who you are or what you're supposed to do, how do you know what to be looking for? Start talking to God about those things. It's important. The world, you know what? We're not going to be here forever. Look outside. You barely have meat to eat. Those of you that eat meat. So it's not like we don't know that the world is really about to come, okay? He's giving you time. So don't go to sleep not knowing when he's coming. He can come tonight. We don't know. And when he do, what have you done? What have I done? And that's what I've been starting to think in my head. Like, I spend all this time reading and meditating, but I'm not doing anything for him. I'm not giving him no works to work with. Anything for people to see through my life other than when I talk. I'm not prospering in any area other than getting knowledge and wisdom. I'm not taking no faith chances. I'm not doing any of that. So that's what I've been doing this week, trying to get me together and know. You know what? The thing is, you got to know and you got to believe and know who God is. You got to know, because if you don't know, you'll be stuck. Like, we love God and we know the things that he do or what he can do or what he already done. So when we get to a level of, like me, I'm about to just go ahead and God and step out on faith and quit this job, because I feel that's what you're saying to me. And what's next, I don't know, but I'm going to trust you. When you start thinking bigger, I don't think we so much think he can do the abundance, the exceedingly that we say he can do. And that was my problem. I was thinking, like, I know he can, but did you really believe it? So now I have to really believe it. I have to. It's just been a desire of mine to, like I said, this has not always been a desire, just to not work for nobody. God placed that in me a few years ago, and I just keep saying, I am not going to keep working for somebody. And I'm not even, this is what I used to say, I'm not business minded, but I can learn myself. I have no mentor and stuff, but he'll place somebody to help me with his vision. And none of this that he's going to do in my life is for me. It's him working in me to show you guys who he really is. Like, I couldn't take no credit for any of this. Neither would I, even to the point of validation. Like, I at work, there, you don't do employee of the month. You don't get a pat on the shoulder. But I'm never been that person that needed that stuff. What I needed is God's guidance, and to be a good person, and to treat people how I want to be treated. When are we going to start getting serious about our walk? And I know this video right here is probably all over the place. Not one set topic. It's just, I want you guys to start really thinking about the vision. Asking God to stir up your gifts and talents. Asking and allowing the Holy Spirit to work in your life. Renewing your mind. Asking for wisdom to execute the things that you need to do. Because when that day comes, I don't want him to be like, what did you do? Like the people in the parables about the talents. I just don't. So, like I said, the only thing I want you guys to do is to start reading 15 minutes a day and watch how your life start changing. Not only that, now, when I say the Bible, I'm thinking everybody know to pray and everybody don't know to pray, but you also need to pray. You need to pray all day, every day. Whether you're walking in the store, you know, you can say something, but you can pray now that you have masks on. You can pray 24 hours. I practically pray 12 hours a day walking around at my job because I work 12 hours. So make sure that you're putting prayer and reading the first thing that you do in the mornings. And until then, I just wanted to tell you what my week was going like. So far, it has been good. God has not answered the yes and no question. And I already got the answer. He's not going to answer that. He's going to give me a choice. One of the videos, I will let you guys know the choice that I made. But until then, just hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, okay? Bye.